Uuden, Musiikin, Kilpailu. Sorry.
Are you?
This is Eurovision 365, the channel for every day, not just in May. And I'm Padraig, and you're very, very warmly welcome here to the channel. So, for those that don't know, and I apologise in advance, but Uuden, Musiikin, Kilpailu, sorry, or UMK, that's easier, is Finland's national selection for Eurovision. Since 2012, it's been the go-to contest where emerging and established Finnish artists showcase their talent to compete for the chance to represent Finland at Eurovision. YLE, the national broadcaster, organises it, and every year it brings a mix of fresh sounds and different genres, making it a big deal for both Eurovision fans and the Finnish music scene. UMK's stage has launched some amazing acts like Blind Channel and Käärijä. UMK replaced the old Suomen Eurovision Käärijä, yeah, something similar to that, which had been used to select Eurovision acts since 1961. First thing to talk about is branding. YLE have successfully built a brand and marketed it very successfully. The UMK brand sits outside of the YLE brand and has its own YouTube channel with 102,000 subscribers at the time of recording. I think this is a strategy that Luxembourg seem to be following, divorcing the relationship between the national public broadcasters brand and the brand of the Eurovision selection show, not lazily piggybacking the selection show into an existing show format or trying to retrofit it onto a late night talk show. Shows that have a well-established brand tend to attract popular and well-known artists within a nation. I think if artists want to see any kind of success at Eurovision, their national selection needs to be thought of as a distinctive standalone primetime event that musicians want to be a part of. Good quality artists who partake in these competitions need to be thinking, even if I don't win the ticket to Eurovision, the national and indeed international exposure on a stage such as this one makes it worth the risk to my professional credibility. When national selections are hastily cobbled together as an afterthought, it heightens the risk for artists as they can be quickly sent back into obscurity with a low quality audio-visual performance that lives on YouTube in perpetuity and could harm their future potential at getting work as a result. National selection shows like Melfest certainly don't harm the reputation of the artists, as they can rest assured that SVT is going to fully commit to producing a high quality 3-minute audio visual stage show that can comfortably form a part of their artistic showreel. The fact that many signed artists and even Eurovision winners keep making their way back to the Melfest fold suggests that even the prospect of a Saturday night slot at Melfest is incentive enough, and getting through to represent the nation is simply just a welcome bonus, not the be-all and end-all. UMK is certainly helping bolster Finland's chances. Blind Channel came 5th in 2021, and although the Rasmus didn't set the scoreboard on fire, Käärijä proved to be an international superstar and very nearly landed Finland their second win this century. UMK 2 has outgrown its former home of Lugomo and has had to be moved to the 15,000 capacity Nokia Arena in Tampere. When tickets go on sale, there is a Ticketmaster style competition similar to the actual Eurovision to try to secure tickets. At time of recording, UMK is completely sold out. Finland has a population of 5.5 million, so international interest would have to be helping to drive this interest. UMK also successfully delivers on the diversity front, as we very often see a diverse range of presentation and styles on the Saturday night. Everything from heavy metal to the girly pop-up, it's all there. One of the reasons I love UMK is for the blend of international English language pop, but also the important inclusion of the Suomi language. For those outside Finland, it is far from the most accessible language, and yet Finns are resolutely authentic in their defence of and showcase of their language, which is great to see. Käärijä proved that a song in Suomi has the power to connect with an international audience and deliver a second place finish in a modern contest. Indeed, Sarah Sipilö's amazing Paskana was the fan and bookie's favourite to win UMK 2024, and hadn't one word of English in it. Just goes to prove that an authentic and powerful song can really cross the language barrier into our hearts. Another reason why UMK does so well, I believe, is it's very straightforward. A song is released at the same time every night over the course of a week, and this is followed a few weeks later by a Saturday night final. There is no complicated 6-week process or 50 songs across 4 nights. It is an easy to follow format with one live show that takes place on the Saturday night with just 7 songs. There is no complex voting across age groups or second chance semi-finals or super-finals. This is another reason why Finland's national final has a much wider appeal. I also like that the balance of power sits with the Finnish audience, so it's ultimately they who decide who should stand on the Eurovision stage to represent them. It is wise to get some international input as an early indication about how songs may be received by other nations, but ultimately it is the Finnish audience who have the balance of power. That ensures that the nation can get behind the winner and actively champion them, as it is their choice. The staging at UMK is first rate. In 2024, Sarah Sipilä in particular blew me away. The Finns understand that less can sometimes be more, and I have no doubt that had she been selected, she would have scored a top 5 finish. However, the Finns have a love for the quirky, and Windows 95 Man was an interesting choice that certainly got everyone talking. It was also great to meet Windows 95 Man and Henry on one of the pre-parties, and their enthusiasm and attitude of "let the good times roll" once again grabbed a piece of my heart. For the first time, Eurovision 365 will be making our way to Tampere in February to be in the audience for this national final. I will be triple here as temperatures can get down to -9, but you know what? I'm really excited for what's to come. Finland should be seen as a shining example to all nations in terms of how to stage a national selection. And if they keep going on this trajectory, then surely a win is not too far away, and I, for one, would love to see it. But that's just what I think. I'd love to know what you think. Do you think UMK is one of the best national finals? And if so, why? Will you be making your way to Finland in February for UMK? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video. But until then, take care, and it's goodbye from me. Bye-bye.